There's a washer soaked in oil. There's a mark, I feel a bit of a lip there. Yeah, probably need a new one. That's the safe side. Yeah, I don't think that's worth putting that on. It's definitely got. It's slightly deeper than just a witness mark. Yeah, this one, the bottom one's definitely a groove. There we go. Now I've ordered a new flange, and it supposedly comes with this fitted, but you can't get the circlip off when the flange is fitted. It won't stretch far enough, and I've tried. This is quite good at fitting in. That can at least come off. Good. Get the bolts out. I have got replacement bolts, but I think I'll reuse these because they're quite good condition. And I want to keep original stuff if at all possible. So it turns out, after a bit of a delay, this genuine flange doesn't have the mud seal on, which is good. They've actually got one by random because I didn't order one, but that does simplify the process of getting these bolts and the circlip on. Oh, which way did it go? Pretty sure it's that way. Yeah, it's that way. But before I do, I'm just going to put this in with the seal on the box and check the depth. I fit a new seal with this tool, just like the hub seal tool that I told people about on eBay. The same guy does transfer box seals. So that is north. Could do with a bit more on that side, I think. Taking a photo, there's a bit of a gap still towards the circlip, and it says just touching the circlip, so. Is that about it? I think that's good. I'm just going to check this other seal. If it goes up to there, what does that mean? Well, there, yeah, both are on. So, happy with that. That would go inside this groove. There we go. Seal line is greased, as are the splines. New nut. Torque on this is 162 Newton meters. There we go.